Bitcoin Bonanza, the crypto that will never go down again. What's up, everybody? Welcome aboard to Bubba's Daily Update for Tuesday, February the 9th. And this update is brought to you by none other than Bubba's Hedging Group. And, of course, how to hedge and how to make sure you protect your profits in either your farm or your equity portfolios. And why is that so important? Well, today at about noon Eastern time, the WASD report comes out, which, I could care less about it. But I can say this, that based on the price action in grains right now, it appears to me that this should be a very bullish number. Now, I will say, A, we are at nicely higher prices from where we were. And B, I would think you would want to look at this and say, hey, I better lock in some of these higher prices just in case. Now, when we hedge, we never give up the upside. We only protect the down. So why wouldn't you always want to be hedged? That's really the question, because in life, in sports, in trading, in money, defense wins championships. In the meantime, the grains are flying higher once again. And of course, what can I tell you? It's a part of the business, and that's it's not a total surprise as to what we would expect. Okay, I think that you have to just understand that they're very bullish right now. And of course, the meats are mixed, and they're setting up just like the grain markets, okay? And I expect them to have a big surge higher as well. Take a look at the equities. We are long across the board, and we're kind of split. S&P and NASDAQ are higher, Dow and Russell are lower. But nothing has gotten that far away, and based on where we were earlier, which was down, and now we worked our way back to up or break even, somewhere on there, it looks like we're going higher again. Now, I will tell you, I will almost guarantee a big sell-off day. Now, that will not change a trend, but I will almost guarantee a big sell-off day in the next couple of days. Okay, I don't know which one, so we can't really time it, but it's just something that you should be expecting. Okay, the metals are kind of mixed, but platinum it's almost at 7-year highs, trying to push through the 1200 level. Gold is slightly higher, we're short, and silver is slightly lower, we're long. Copper, we reversed back, as I thought, back to the long side, and it is higher this morning. Natural gas is slightly lower. We're still long. The dollar is lower, and we are still long the dollar as well. But all this, nothing is really surprising based on the recent action, the recent price action. And that, it comes back to being prepared, not surprised, and you'll never have a problem. Okay. And crude is trying to go higher once again. And look, it looks like it's going to 60 or higher. Look, when you give it back to the criminals, the OPEC, okay, you can figure they're going to manipulate it and make sure they stick it to us pretty good. So don't be surprised to see oil continue to charge higher. Now, there will be a sell-off at some point, and it'll be ugly, but we'll see if it'll actually turn over in reverse trend, because obviously we are still long oil. Bonds and notes are now higher after being lower, which makes more sense. But I think they're telling us, because the fixed income markets are the biggest in the world, I think that's telling us that the overall picture is there's a lot of inflation that we keep hiding, and eventually it's going to come out from the hiding. In the meantime, our updates are always brought to you by our friends at Family Farms, one of our partners, and of course, no better day to talk about them with the WASD coming out. And by the way, for WASD, I'm going to probably now I'm long, but I may take a small short position. We're long the beans and the meats. We turned soybeans early this morning. But in the meantime, I will probably take, as a trade, a small short position just for WASD, because I'm assuming they've overpriced the results. But in the meantime, Family Farms, great partner. Can't wait to get back out on the road with them. And of course, our two brokerage partners. Now, I have other brokers. I have numerous brokers, but the two that I prefer for futures and commodities, there's a CTG group. Look, they've got great customer service. They're the only ones authorized to do our trades, letter of direction. They They help you get set up if you're not sure. They make sure that your account is managed properly, and they can only execute the trades that we recommend. You got to check them out, and they've got some great new managed futures products, and they trade all of my accounts. So for equities and options, it's Tradier, and of course, $10 a month, great customer service. We're going live with all of our auto trading, and that is a total option to you and at no cost. If you want to use it, you can. If you don't want to use it, you don't have to. And they're giving away a free option seminar, which session number 5 is going to be Friday at 5 Eastern. So I'm sure you want to check it out. And of course, our commodity report written by Andy Heck, tied with our algorithms. It is phenomenal, and Andy does a great job if you've ever heard him on Monday night. And certainly if you'd like to get in on Monday night one night and hear Andy speak, you might as well come aboard and just let me know. Send me an email at bub@bubbatrading.com. And of course, our high school program at Patreon, patreon.com/Bubba Trading. That is patreon.com/Bubba Trading. In the meantime, on Saturday at noon Eastern time, I will be doing a hedging webinar, okay, for equities primarily, but I will cover a little bit of the ag space because I know there are many farmers and producers that will come. So I will also cover a little bit of that. But the concepts and the principles are the same. It's Saturday at noon Eastern. You want to check it out, go to bubbatrading.com and you can sign up for it, or you can email me and I will send you the link direct. Either way, we want you to participate because at the end of the day, I want you to be protected. Okay? So we'll see what happens. In the meantime, follow the path of least resistance. This is Bubba's Daily Update. We'll see you back here tomorrow with another Bubba's Daily Update.